Hi Metalheads, willkommen zu Metalheads Forever, Show Nummer 627 am 29.06.2023. Willkommen zur letzten Show im Monat Juni und ich kann gleich sagen, der Monat Juni wird mit einem Sturm beendet, mit zwei hammerharte Bands. Und zwar zum ersten Mal haben wir also so viele gleiche Sachen, nämlich gleiches Label, Mighty Music, Ruhmnachbarn und das gleiche Land, Dänemark. Das ist heute mit Sicherheit was für die Harten, aber super sympathische. Die erste Band gleich, Heidra, haben wir Sänger und Gitarrist, sind heute bei mir zu Gast. Und danach haben wir natürlich Demolizer und danach noch die Verlosung. Also heute holt ihr genug zu trinken. Zum Essen wird ein längerer Abend, habe ich das Gefühl. So, liebe Freunde, erstmal unsere lieben Zuschauer auf Facebook, wie immer, rüber zu YouTube, da spielt die Musik bis zum bitteren Ende. Auf Facebook nicht. Gestern schon, noch eine halbe Stunde schon weg gewesen, der Stream. Auf YouTube geht es durch bis zum Schluss, natürlich. So, und wir starten natürlich gleich mit einer Band aus dem Hause Mighty Music, nämlich Vanir, dass ihr gleich wisst, wo die Reise heute hingeht. Von der Stimme schon mal sehr, sehr ähnlich. Hier sind Vanir, See the Dragons Ride, ich würde sagen, aber erstmal die Vorankündigung und danach Vanir. Attacke, Freunde.
Atmosphere, slowly
See the Dragons Ride. Das war ein Banner aus dem Hause Mighty Music. Und jetzt freue ich mich erstmal Musik von unseren Gästen heute, von Heidra. Hier ist Dusk from to Hell or Kingdom Come Album und danach gleich live in Farbe im Interview. Here we go, wir sind Heidra.
Within our dream and gather
Jetzt wisst ihr, was euch erwartet. Sehr, sehr cooler Sound, sehr coole Band. Welcome to the show, Morgan and James from Heidra. Oh. Do we have the camera? Now the camera.
Hello.
That was the next shock. We have a sound check, everything well, and suddenly black. I see.
Yeah, a little bit of lag, but I think it's all right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything
Good
good.
evening, sir.
Welcome to the show, my friends.
Thank you.
I love this song, especially the chorus is cool, very, very cool. I love this mix between growling and the melody, very, very cool.
Thank you, man.
From the new album, To Hell or Kingdom Come. So we hear a little bit more today from this album. Congratulations, it's a killer album. So much to say.
Thank you.
But before we talk about this album and your band and how everything started, I want to know how everything started with you guys. How you became a metalhead. This is always our first question. In Germany, all the musicians are blessed, to start with a flute. Are you also cursed with the flute when you was a child?
In Denmark, yes. We
Here
are
you go.
cursed with the flute.
My brother was. He plays drums now.
The brother. James said the brother was not me. So Morten, you
James,
was a
of
flute.
course, being English doesn't have the same frame of reference for childhood in Denmark.
Morten, we start with you. How you became a vocalist? You also you're also a bass player, I guess. So you told me a little bit story. So
Yeah.
how everything started with you?
Well, I always liked rock music. I think my brother made me listen to rock. Probably he's like 5 years older than me, so I would borrow CDs off him when he wasn't there. But I think I've always been interested in music, and I wanted to learn how to play an instrument when I was like 14. And I picked bass because everyone else played guitar. But then eventually I stopped playing bass and started singing instead. And the way I got into metal is like by picking up Iron Maiden albums from the library. Like, oh, this looks cool. I'll take this home. And I was in from then.
This was the time, especially in the 80s, when you saw the cover, this gigantic Motorhead logo or Number of the Beast, or the Killers album. If you see this, wow, this was
the cover was so important.
Absolutely.
Like, it's the first thing you see when you're just browsing. And this was 20 years ago, of course. So it was CDs or nothing. What about you?
So what you would say what was your influence? Was there a role model or you're a fanboy of a special band? You say that is that they are responsible. I became a singer I'm on stage. Was there a band?
I think it's fair to say that Iron Maiden is a big influence. That's where it all started.
Not the best, I must say.
Huh?
This not a bad choice.
No,
it's I said many times we have actually three bands. I must say 3 bands. The most I hear Metallica number 1, a big influence on musicians. Iron Maiden, AC/DC, definitely.
Yeah, I always liked guitar music when I was a kid. I think the only song I listened to for years when I was a kid was a Meatloaf single that my dad had on a record, and I wasn't allowed to use
Steinman music.
And then I got into Metallica when I was at university, and then Carcass, and then ex-girlfriend was really into a British folk metal band called Skyclad.
I know.
The first folk metal band with like violins and folky melodies over heavy guitars, and she put it on in the car one day, and like within 30 seconds I was like, this is me now. And I've been hugely into folk metal since then. And their singer Martin Walkier, if I had to pick a role model, I don't sing, play bass, but from a lyrical standpoint, he's the guy. as far as I'm concerned.
All right. And I tell you what, your sound today is not only this style. You have because we go back way back to 2014, even 13, even right in the beginning. It's a kind of a style in your music, like a little folkish, a little bit. It's a good mix. What you deliver, I love it. This will be a very interesting. And you were surprised today what I chose, what songs, because
Yeah, a little bit.
The song Dusk. This will be also, who write the lyrics in your band? Is it you, Morten?
No, I do.
James, you do? James, what is it to Dusk?
What's it about?
Yeah.
Awaiting Dawn, Blackening Tide, and To Hell or Kingdom Come is like a 3-album story arc. So if you look at the lyrics from the songs, Morten wrote all the lyrics on Awaiting Dawn, and then I sort of picked it up after I started with Blackening Tide and To Hell or Kingdom Come. So if you read the lyrics to all the songs in order in those 3 albums, it's kind of like chapters in a book. So it's telling one big, long story.
Are you Danish or English, James?
No, I'm English.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is a very, very English accent. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I would say, because we have 2 bands, and I'm sure we have a lot to explain about the next songs. What we have, the next is Cloaks and Daggers from the To Hell or Kingdom Come, and then we talk about the cover. And are you ready?
Sure.
Then let's kick some ass. Here's in Heidra and Cloaks and Daggers.
The flash or two of silver could be seen within the dark. Drop or two of blackened blood as the daggers found the mark. Storm cloud formed above them and the rain began to fall. The thunder and the lightning came in answer to his call.
Yes, very, very cool. I just saw that Demolizer are logged in. Let's check him. It works out. Hello, Paul.
Oh,
I just want to check because we had no sound check. It works. So please stay tuned. We see you later after Heidra. You actually room neighbors, right?
we used to. I bought a guitar amplifier of your guitar player once.
Yeah, and I think you rehearse in the same place we do, don't you?
No, we're in Gladsaxe now.
Oh, okay, so you moved.
Yes.
Paul, I see you later. Stay tuned. We have a good hour, okay?
Yep.
Don't get drunk. We need you later.
Do get drunk.
Yeah, do get drunk.
All right. See you later. Okay, so I'm glad because we had no sound check. So cool. It works. I know the band is on later on. So I just see Eckhart, my friend Eki. Eki, if possible, go to YouTube because Facebook maybe will be deleted the stream or stop the stream very soon. Also, lieber Eki, rüber zu YouTube, wenn es geht. Einloggen und mitchatten, wenn ihr Lust habt. All right, let's talk about clocks and daggers. James, you wrote the lyric, I guess?
Yes. Yeah.
Talk to me.
So that's very near the end of the story arc. So the Lady of the Shade from the song Lady of the Shade has a fight to the death with the evil battle mage from the Price in Blood song. So we're getting down to the sort of the end of the story where everything's kind of coming together and all the final battles are happening. So it's a fight between them two. So it's his cloak and daggers, I suppose.
I just switched to the German language to explain to my viewers. What's the song? Ladies?
Lady of the Shade.
Lady of the Shade. Das Video haben wir nicht heute. Allerdings ist auf YouTube. Schaut es euch an, dass ihr die ganze Story nachverfolgen könnt. Auf alle Fälle sehr, sehr cooles Video auch. Alright. Very, very cool. What your signature is always this melodic chorus. This works for me very, very well. I love this. Was this the idea from beginning? Let's talk about. Explain to me the cover. What's going on here?
So that's from the Ancient Gates song, where the hero character, who's the guy at the front, who's on the cover of the 3 albums, is faced with a big, vengeful, evil horde type thing. It sounds a bit odd explaining the songs kind of out of context, rather than, if anybody's read the story, then it would make more sense, I think. But that's just prior to the events in Cloaks and Daggers. So he's gone back home to his castle and found it all in ruins, and it's been inhabited by the antagonist and his evil henchman, who's summoned forth some nasty things to
That's what we
attack
do.
him.
Only short explanation. You have to know the whole story, because it makes no sense, because people don't know this how he says. All right. We go back to the year. Let me see, the year 2014, and to the album Awaiting Dawn. And this is a cool song called Betrayal. Are you ready?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Here we go. if you're wondering what the German viewers are writing, I translate for you like this. Ich mag so Musik. This is Bavarian. That means I like this kind of music.
Well, I understand German, so I'm okay. But yeah, some of the Bavarian and stuff like that is maybe a little difficult to understand.
Bavarians, beer drinkers and hell raisers. I tell you.
Sorry, I think we lost you there.
Pardon?
Hello.
I think we lost you for a second.
I'm still here. I can see you.
Yes.
Yeah, now now you're there. Just a little lag.
Yeah, sometimes it's we have a little bit a gap between. Sometimes it's especially when more cameras on, more guests, like more Polly. He just crashed the chat, Demolizer. So that was the best example. How you what you said before, this folk metal stuff. This was the best example.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the question?
I said this was the best example. This song with how everything starts for you with this folk metal.
Yeah, I mean that album is maybe a little more leaning on the folky side of things and the like harmonica and keyboards and stuff like that. But a big difference between that album and the two following albums is also that we broke paths with our keyboard player. So a shift in the music just came naturally.
So it's more tight. The new album, it's more heavy, you would say?
Yeah, I think leaning more on the metal side of things in the new album and the album before, but still with an influence from folk metal and and the melodic stuff, but
I
maybe
think it
more
fits very
orchestral.
It fits very well. I like it very much. If you check the internet, it's a symphonical metal. Still, go ahead. The next albums like this.
Oh, you mean new albums?
Yeah, but because I just said before what I like in a band. If a band has many years, I like you still have the same logo. He says, "Now we're changing. Maybe we're changing the logo for the next one." So what is in the pipeline? What would be follow up?
Well, we don't know. We don't know yet, but we have 3-4 songs that we've been working on, and I think we're going to go back to our roots a little bit from the sound of it, at least. Like, sounds a little bit more like 2014 than it sounds like 2022.
Okay.
a bit folkier, but it's sort of a combination of like nice melodies, maybe some folkier and some less folky, and good riffs and choruses that sort of people can sing along to. I think made a conscious effort to
this
to try and do
actually
a lot of
I think it's this sticks out. I love this, the way he sings the hard way, and then suddenly comes a nice vocal voice. I mean, growling, I love it, of course. It's heavy, but he has a great voice, especially when he sings melody. And the next song actually is you want to say something about the Betrayal before I go to the next song? Something special about this song?
Which song is it? Sorry?
Betrayal?
Betrayal.
I don't know. Like we're thinking about starting playing it live again now, like in the coming shows. So there's that.
I heard this many times. Many times bands discover the songs again in the show. They say, you know what? And I watched them actually discussing during the video, because some videos never played or they never watched the videos for a long time. And suddenly I see them and I maybe I can read the lips, say, we should play this song again, and then say, you know what? Thank you playing the song, because we didn't play the song for a long time. We should play it again. You know what? You should play the song because it's a great song. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to.
You see? Very cool. All right, Betrayal. James, from
Yes.
your lyrics?
No, Morton wrote the lyrics for that album.
Yeah.
All right.
That was
me a
before James was in
little story
the band.
to Betrayal.
Well, Betrayal is kind of the layup to the entire thing. Like the king of the story gets betrayed by his brother, and then the story starts. That's kind of the idea.
All right. Short and quick. That's what I like. The next song is special because it's like a ballad, but it's not a ballad. It's a kind of it's heavy but very very melodic, and the video is fantastic. And then we have to talk about this actor who plays the guy. Is amazing. Is this an actor? Is this a friend? Is this a roadie? Whatever. So I'm wondering who is the guy who plays the berserk and like.
I actually don't know his name because he was a friend of our guitar player, I think, who just happened to be into that stuff, I think. I didn't have a lot to do with the video, honestly. Just the music.
But it's your voice, right? To be sure.
It is my voice, yes.
Yeah.
He must
I
have
love-
been really-
Also my song.
He must have
but
been really
the-
cold during that video shoot.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't.
I mean,
like that.
come on, you're Vikings. You have no problem with the cold, you know.
Yeah, I think it was. in
You're
the spring.
Vikings, you
It
know.
was fun.
But this, I must say, this it fits so perfectly in a show. Like I said, I like in the middle of a show a ballad. So this is perfect. And this is the song "Lone Warrior," which is the acoustic version. It's a demo for Northern Tales demo,
Yeah.
right? Let's play it. I love it. Here we go.
Legend tells of a man, a warrior without a name, on the path that he walked. There was no beauty to behold. One or cold and starry night, amidst trees in a forest he stood, crying out his longing to the winds, cursing the gods up high. A lone warrior he was, his heart destined to break. Memories of gruesome needs embedded into his mind. Longing for the infinite sea, he would rush to the shores, but nothing could satisfy the desire deep in his soul.
the sword, left behind him a bloody trail. Standing now a faithless man, he had invoked the wrath of gods. He went to fight a losing battle, one that would claim his life.
Very, very cool.
I see the name of the guy was in the credits. Ken Monstjan.
You know, I got goosebumps to watch this. When I saw this afternoon, in the morning, not in the morning, this guy looks, there's a spitting image of a friend, a Swedish biker from the No Names motorcycle gang. And I did a concert in Thailand years back. And one of the brothers that passed away, and I dedicated a song for Lasse. The name was Lasse, who died. And after the show, this guy came. He was like a head bigger than me, a big guy. You know, like exactly the same face, the beard, the hair, same. He said, "You come here." He said, "Oh fuck, maybe he knocked me down or something." He said to me, took me on his arm. He said, "I love your shit, and thank you. You sang for my brother. You made me cry. Oh man, I love it." And he smelled so badly from sweat, you know. But I was like, oh shit! I thought he kicked me out, you know, he knocked me out. But he was so. This voice is exactly the same face. Unbelievable. Very
It's
very
that
good.
Scandinavian look.
Yeah. But the voice, and also, "Hey you, come here." He said, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble." You agree? This acting was perfect.
Yeah, I love it. It's been a long time since I watched the video, so it's fun to see again.
And once again,
I don't actually know how old it is by now.
Well, it shows have no date. Northern
16,
Tales demo.
17?
Yeah, it might be 2015, 16. The song, of course, is much older. It's from 13 years ago or something.
This brings me to the next question. When everything started with Heidra?
Well, we started in 2006. We got the idea to start the band, and I think a year later, maybe, we had a demo ready. And I think already in 2007, we played our first shows.
You and James? Or
No, I didn't join till 2016, I think.
okay.
Yeah, I'm the only one left in the band from back then. But I think if you know the Finnish band Turisas, we actually got a pretty sweet gig as a starting band, like warming up for them at a local show. Very soon after we formed the band. We had to play a cover of a Moon Sorrow song because we didn't have enough material to fill an entire set.
This problem is gone. You have enough material now.
Now we have enough material. Now we have so much material that we never get to play enough songs.
Yeah, I love this. This was a good break in the show, you know, because it's something for the eye, something for the ears, and shows you are an incredibly great singer. This is the best example.
Well, thank you very much.
And I see some important people. You have some shows in Austria.
Yeah, we've had a few, I think. Some
remember
more
this
than
face.
others.
He's a very not famous, but well, famous. Yes, he's famous, but very important. He's Hannes Rittel. He's a promoter in Austria, so maybe there's something in the pipeline for him.
Well, that would be cool.
Hannes is a road dog, I tell you. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one, and I would say this is the title track of the new album. To Hell or Kingdom Come. Important song.
I think
love
this is one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Mine too. Very cool. So here's the title track. Here's Heidra, Attack.
Some men are born with nothing, and other men shall rise. Some gifts are won with valor, and some are won with lies. And some men have a destiny, while other men have none. But also for eternity, to hell or kingdom come. Our quest has not altered, our quarry is the same. There's the kingdom still to conquer and a throne yet to claim.
Just read all the comments, and yeah, killer song.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I think that was more positive comments than we actually got under the video itself that we put up on YouTube. It's wonderful
You know,
to see.
I read the chat every day, you know, since 2.5 years, and sometimes it's hit the nerve, you know, like this song, for example. But I must say, Dusk, Cloaks and Daggers and To Hell or Kingdom Come, das ist a trio of this fantastic Album. Ihr da draußen holt sich das Album. Das ist wirklich absoluter Hammer. Yeah, you have a Equid shop, and this is the once again, here is the link.
The shop.
The Equid shop.
Oh, yeah.
Ja. Holt es euch, Freunde. Da macht ihr nichts verkehrt. Give me a little bit story. Oh yeah, nice shirt. Everything in a. You know, I didn't ask you before. Maybe I do it right now. You see our fan club. There's all the viewers now here in the chat of in our fan club, our beloved fan club. What I always do, I try to promote you as good as possible, and always ask if it's possible to get a little fan package for our fan club for a raffle out. We today, after the Demolizer interview, we have a raffle out. Always five bands we raffle out. Any chance we can get something from you guys?
Of course, you can.
That would be awesome. Our address is in the login link email. Underneath the logo is our headquarters in Germany. Don't worry, don't have to send it to the Philippines. To Germany. There is the headquarters. Mikkel and Fronal, this is Mikkel and Fronal. Just to let you know. And they're running our fan club. They're coming today after the Demolizer interview. All right. Is there a little backstory to Hell or Kingdom Come?
It's the sort of the journey to the final thing. So
Before the shit kicks off.
yes, that's
I'm
it.
wondering
Really.
how I'm wondering how the next album sounds. I think you are on the right path with this one. This is a good yeah. It's cool because we have now two more songs from before, from 2013 and 14, so we can compare, which I love as well. But you are on the right path with this one. This is the combination, like I said before, powerful, melodic, but then the voice again, perfect.
I appreciate that.
If you saw our column, Frank sei gegrüßt. Real great song, groove, metal, heaviness, sounds fantastic. Agree, 100%, spot on.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Let's go to 2013, the EP. Now you have to correct me how it's right pronounced, because I always say vengeance, but some say vengeance. What is the right pronouncement?
That would be vengeance.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always say screaming for vengeance from Judas Priest, but is this English or is this wrong pronounced? So now you can correct me.
It should be a hard V.
Yeah, hard V's, soft G, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Vengeance.
Vengeance. All right.
Screaming for vengeance.
Here we go. I don't know why I always said screaming for vengeance. I don't know why I do it since 40 years. Maybe it's too late. Maybe it's already too late for me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's never too late.
What I like on this video, this is now, let's say, the young Morton.
Very young.
But you aged well.
And innocent.
Yes.
And super cold.
Let's talk later. Let's watch first the video. Sworn to Vengeance from 2013 from the EP. And here we go. Long hair is gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
Some.
Do you see this question from Frank? What this means? Hey, Heidra, do you know what it means when somebody says, I freeze?
Yeah. It's it was a really cold shoot. I must admit. But got through it in the end. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as the video shoot we had for Lady of the Shade. We were recording a video like in the middle of nowhere in Italy.
In March.
Like in March, in the middle of the night, like a kilometer down a slope.
Like a ravine.
Like middle of nowhere, just trees everywhere, and there was like an ancient ruin there where we recorded that video, and we were freezing our asses off all night until like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was awful. And we could hear the wolves screaming in the background. We're like, okay, are we gonna get eaten now?
Good appetite. You know, just because I couldn't let it go, this vengeance. I just double checked with Mr. Rob Halford how he sings screaming from it. He sings vengeance. I have the proof.
No, he can't.
There's no way.
He can't do.
Check this out.
He's well, that's vengeance.
That's what I'm hearing, vengeance.
He'd say it in a Birmingham accent, though, so screaming for vengeance.
So I heard vengeance. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think I'm gonna have to trust the Englishman here.
Yes. All right. So we have one more song left, but first you need a picture. Now you freeze. You look at this. Maybe I'll make a picture now, right now, because it's the best position. What do you? Yes, are you still with me? Hello. Das haben wir davon. Das haben wir jetzt Judas Priest gerade gespielt und schon sind wir weg. Aber ich habe das Foto bekommen. Da bleibt mir nichts anderes übrig. Da muss ich, jetzt gehen wir kurz in den Chat rein. Die hatten vorher schon gewechselt. Vielleicht müssen sie neu einloggen. Ich würde mal sagen, gehen wir mal kurz in den Chat rein. Wie geht's euch heute alle da draußen? Let's say hello to Polly. He's still here. Polly, are you still here?
Yo. What's up?
Good. Yeah. I think they have to.
Waiting.
I told you about 9:15, 9:30 about, but we are in a good time. But are you alone today, or somebody's coming from a band?
I think I'm alone. I live with our bass player, so maybe he's gonna join us. I don't really know.
All right. Polly, I see you later.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Classic.
Classic.
Sowohl.
And here we are. Morten,
Oh, the guys
James,
are back.
welcome back.
Sorry.
So, Morten, see you
Sorry.
later. Polly, Morten, see you later. You know, I just took a. I said I need a picture, and then you froze. So let's take a picture, guys. You know,
All right.
you make like this, or you look evil. And here we go. Very cool. And of course, I need a message. Let's see who could do a message today. Let me see. I have so many here. I'm looking for one, and now I can find. Yeah, I have to I show you something like a metalhead did it before, and I need a message from you guys. So take it.
Hi everyone, I'm Lips from the band Anvil. You are watching Metal Heads Forever. Right.
Good old Lips. So I need a message from you guys. Only mention Metal Forever and of course Heidra. That's it. Can you do it?
Yes, we can.
Spontaneous? Without me. Let's get rid of my active face and attack.
Hey guys, we are Morten and James from Heidra, and you are watching Metalheads Forever.
Yes. That was cool. Ole, you see it? You see this? I need you later. All right. Guys, the last song, we are right on time now. Very, very cool. The Eyes of Giants from the Awaiting Dawn album from 2014. Something to say? What is in the pipeline for live shows? People want to know maybe where they can see you. Are you coming to Europe? Not Europe, to Germany, Austria, Switzerland, whatever?
Yeah, we're trying. We had a last minute tour fall through very recently. We need we're trying to get out there again. We love playing in Germany. We love playing in Europe. But it's difficult at the moment, but hopefully we'll get there.
Hopefully 24 getting better, because this was a difficult year, because everything postponed and everything in 1 year, and now it's overfull with shows. Hopefully 24 is more space again, and
yeah, we hope so. Things get back to normal.
Let's say thank you to Fernando. He's incredible. He's a really, really good partner for us. And yeah, he set up the show again. And thank you, Fernando, in case you're watching. Maybe you write something. He's great.
Great guy.
Great guy, yes. I love it. Morten, James, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. It was incredible. You're fantastic bands. Heidra rocks. And we love you. And when you have something new,
on the show.
Great show, man. Keep doing
and if the next album comes out, you know where to go. Please come here and let's show this show be the first. I like this. I love this.
We'll remember that.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You rock, my friend.
Thank
If you're
you.
talking, nobody asked for, I guess. So I am the one, because our appreciation for our guests is always beer, because the Germans love beer, and you get a round of free beer as an appreciation. So it looks yellow, very yellow, the chat. And I would say, Humpen in Germany, Humpen, this is all the big glasses. Humpen hoch für unsere Gäste, Heidra, Morten und James. Ihr draußen macht mal den Chat sehr, sehr gelb. Da, Frenchie, this looks like this, and it will be yellow. And it takes a while. And Peter Krause, Mikkel als erst, Mikkel with heart. Peter Krause, here's Peter Krause with a lot of beers. Frank.
Oh, I wish I had a beer now.
Heli, Daniel, Polly, raise your glass. Say hello to
Cheers.
I see you
Bastard,
soon,
he has a
my
beer.
friend. I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you soon, my friend.
You should be in your rehearsal space. You should have a lot of beers.
Yeah,
Then Heli gives beer.
sorely lacking.
Daniel gives beer. Gisela, Heike, Loami, Metal Party can't find a beer. All right, Polly, I see you in a minute. Martin, James, cheers. I drink
Thanks,
coffee.
man. Cheers.
Cheers. So, and I would say the last songs, "The Eyes of Giants." You said this is our favorite, the crowd favor. You're right.
It is probably the crowd favorite. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. This was Heidra. Here's "The Eyes of Giants." I salute you until I see you again. Bye.
Wow.
Metalheads Radio. Von 6 Uhr morgens bis 12 Uhr mittags. Mit der besten Hard- und Heavy-Mucke in den Tag starten. Mit DJ Rocksau. Die Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show. Immer live von Dienstag bis Donnerstag. Ab 20 Uhr. Interviewt Host Richie Newton. Internationale Gäste und Underground-Bands aus der Welt des Hardrocks und Heavy Metals. Don't miss it and let the madness continue.
Let the madness continue. Jetzt sind wir in der Aftershow Party und wieder ein weiteres Double Feature mit einer powervollen, geilen Band, nämlich Demolizer. Ich würde sagen, wir spielen jetzt mal einen Song und dann hole ich ihn nochmal rein, unseren lieben Polle. Hier sind Demolizer und der neueste Song Warmonger Attacke. Warmonger, yes. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Polle from Demolizer.
Thank you, Richie. How are you doing?
I am doing quite well. I just realized this will be a very heavy Thursday. The end of the month, June, with a thunder. Polle, thank you so much for joining us. Last time we had to postpone, and today we are here. Cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Sorry
we
for
see
that.
more members.
Sorry?
Polle, Did you see the beginning from a show? We have always the same beginning. We want to know our metalhead, who is our guest, where you come from music wise. You're born and grown in Denmark, right?
Yeah. Born and raised. I think we all are, except Arya. He is from Iran.
All right.
But he lives here now.
Give me your upbringing. What was your first taste of music? What was the first instrument? Was it guitar?
Yeah, guitar. Really, yeah. I don't know, man. I saw Randy Rhoads in the Crazy Train video, and I was like, hell yeah, I want to do that. And then I saved up for like a year, and then I bought a guitar. And then I didn't really touch it that much before, like in my later school years, that I found the Pantera, and then I wanted to be better because of Dimebag. I really enjoyed his playing. He's still one of my greatest idols. So
yeah, it's fantastic. Dimebag Darrell, legendary. What a waste! What a fuck up now if it's get killed on stage. Unbelievable.
yeah, it was, that was.
But it's cool that you actually discovered classic Randy Rhoads. I mean, unbelievable. You know.
Actually,
Didn't
kind of
expect this.
funny. I saw a World of Warcraft commercial with Ozzy Osbourne. It was for like some expansion thing for the video game, and then they had these commercials with Mr. T and Ozzy Osbourne, and I really liked the Ozzy Osbourne one, and I was like,
But not the one with Justin Bieber, right?
what?
Not the one with Justin Bieber.
Who the
Ozzy
fuck
did
is
a-
Justin Bieber?
Exactly. So we see we are on the right path here. That's the kind of humor. Who the fuck? This was so cool when they ask him. So Ozzy, what do you think about this success of Justin Bieber? Who the fuck is Justin Bieber? And later he did a commercial with him. You saw this?
Yeah. It was great.
Hilarious. Let's talk about music. The newest album is Necrotic Human, right? And Warmonger is the newest single.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Let's talk about Warmonger. What is this? Will be also like a red line in the interview. We always ask you about what is the story. Are you the guy who writes the lyrics?
Yes, that is me.
Okay, you're the right guy here, definitely. So Warmonger, give me some little story.
Yeah, well, it's more of like my views on the current war, in Ukraine and Russia. We have toured Russia, and we made some friends over there, and we're still talking to those people. So this whole war kind of had a huge influence on me. Also, we recently got a new friend, Evgeny Christoph, and I'm probably butchering his name, but he made our logo, and he's also become a really good friend of the band. But I talk a lot with him, and then I get some views on the war, and I also know some people that escaped from Ukraine that also has a lot of opinions. So
Yes.
yeah, it kind of inspired me. I was a little bit unhappy, to say the least, about the whole state, and I thought the war was unfair. So I thought the best way of dealing with it was to just write a song and see where that goes.
We are not political this show, but I have to say, I got last time a message from a Russian band, a band who was before here in a show. I said, "Hey Richie, I'm wondering, what is your opinion about? Are you banning now Russian bands because we hate what's going on?" I said, "No, metalheads. I not see the war in this. I feel very sorry for the metalheads in Russia, because we had some Russian bands here, and it's awful. I had bands out from Ukraine here, and so I combine them. No problem. Here is no war zone. Here is metal zone, and metal zone. There is no place for war. So I agree with you 100%. And so I welcome a band from Russia, like welcome a band from Ukraine, because they are not the guys who make the war. So thank you, and I agree with you.
Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. Like, just because you play in a band that's in a country with a bad leader, then I don't necessarily believe that you had anything to do with starting a war.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. We jump today. We have 2 albums prepared here, and one actually a live song from the Thrashmageddon. How is it pronounced?
Thrashmageddon.
Thrashmageddon. This is a hard word to say.
The tongue twister.
Armageddon is Thrashmageddon, right?
Yes.
All right.
It was,
what year is Thrashmageddon?
It's the Armageddon, but thrash.
Yeah. What year this album came out?
I think it was 19. It's just before the pandemic.
All right. So and I would say we jump one from the new one from the old one. All right. And this is the next one is Cancer in the Brain.
Yeah, sure, cool.
That sounds good. It is good. And here is Demolizer, Cancer in the Brain from the Thrashmageddon album from 2019, Attack.
When you listen back
I love this video.
Thanks, man.
Where did you show this? Was it in a hospital?
Like where we were recording it. It was actually at a real abandoned insane asylum. It's like it's a museum now, and some part of it is still functional, but it is like there are abandoned parts of it where we shot like the like the nasty holes and stuff like that. But inside is actually like just a closed down part of it, and then all of the like all the tools and all the stuff in there is actual like something you would use to do a lobotomy with.
Cool.
So yeah, it's pretty crazy that it's actually real stuff.
Yeah,
So,
it's very
the brain is real though.
very authentic. Pole, always the same question. Backstory: cancer in the brain. I mean, what is the story?
Oh, I'm an audio engineer as well, and I was working on my friend's album, and he was sitting there with me, and he speaks very bad English. And then this guy who had recorded it, he sadly passed away because of cancer in the brain. And I think like my friend, he was kind of coping with it. So he was joking around with pronouncing cancer in the brain really bad. And it was kind of fun. So I guess it was also my way of dealing with it, was to joke a little bit around and then make a song that was actually more a reflection about how our friend actually had it. And then just like dealing with it with just making a little bit of cancer in the brain. It sounds weird. It sounds kind of dumb, but it would be cool in a song. So I guess
Sounds
I was
powerful.
like, I would think I was 17 years old when I wrote that. So
How old are you
maybe I
now?
should have been thinking that a bit more through.
Yeah, you know what is heavy, man. I had a friend. He passed away because he had brain cancer, and this is awful. I tell you, this is not a nice way to go out.
I can't imagine now.
Yeah, I know my friend burned. He started with his eye was like he had a problem with his eye, and diagnosed brain cancer, and a year later he was dead. Very quickly. The spread, the cancer spread in the whole body, but started in the brain.
Yeah. Like it goes fast if you don't, notice it quickly. So, yeah.
This was from Thresh. Let's show the cover and talk a little bit about this.
Hell yeah, I like that one.
Yes, tell me, what is the backstory to this cover? Who makes the covers?
It's our friend Andre. He has All Things Rotten, which is like his brand of artwork, like his I don't know, his company name, I don't know, but his name is called Andre, and we use him for everything really. This was like it was basically a coincidence because when we went into the studio and recorded the album, the producer Les Ballade, he asks me what's the name of the record, and we didn't really know yet. So I just looked at him and then I laughed and said it's Thrashmageddon, and then he laughed at me and was like, you guys are retarded. And then when it came time to do the artwork, I was sitting down and talking with Andre, and I was like, it's Thrashmageddon, can't you make like the zombie guy from the demo and then just make a huge explosion and then give him like the Copenhagen church thing in his hand or something. And then he came up with this, and that was really good.
Yeah. We didn't have a chance to talk about get the links. What is the link people want to buy merchandise from you guys? Can you write it here in the private chat so I can blend it in and share the link? with
Yeah,
the
just give me a second. I can find it while we are talking here.
Yep.
But it's in Target shop.
from Target, yes.
Yeah.
will find
You were talking about Fernando before.
Mhm.
Our PR guy from what's it called?
Mighty Music.
Mighty Music. Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like I'm a little bit bad at multitasking. So I think in the private chat you say.
Here in the private chat, yes. I would say I play a song from the new album again, and we jump from album to album, and the next one is the great title. Let me see, Capital Punishment.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, and Attack.
Its we cannot be matched. That's all that is
since I'm a kid, I'm obsessed with death penalty. I don't know why. Watching videos and even as a I think 12-year-old, build my own guillotine and it's cool
And they
video.
let you out of the asylum willingly.
Pardon?
And I say, and they let you out? Really?
Yes. I love this video. It's great done.
Oh, thank you. It was a friend of ours called Paprika. She was a animation student, and we thought we would try something new. So we hooked up with her, and she did good. So, well, the song is basically it's like a tribute to Power Trip, or like their album Nightmare. What was it? Nightmare Logic, I think it was called, is like really good. Executioner's Tax was like the greatest song of that year. So when Riley died, we thought we would make a little tribute. Like it's basically just a pat on the shoulder because we got really inspired.
Cool. This is from the album Post Necrotic Human, and here is the cover for it. Also, very, very cool.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah, that's the single artwork.
The single artwork. Okay, here we go.
This is not the album artwork.
I have to check it.
The
I was looking for the cover, and this shows me up. Brought up. Okay, here we go. Then we bring it later on because we of course we play the song later on.
yeah, sure.
All right, here we go. Then let's go to the album before, and this is also a great video. I love this, and the song Bloodshot Eyes. I must say you have a good hand for titles.
Thank you.
Enter the Brain, Warmonger, Capital Punishment, Bloodshot Eyes. Here we go. Attack. Very cool song. Love it.
Thanks.
So I found also the I hope this is not the right one, because do you have for every song you have a new cover? Is this the right one?
That's the right one. That's
All
correct.
right. So before we talk about Bloodshot Eyes, give me a little bit story about this.
It was like just kind of explaining the title song of the album, which is like our mascot, the zombie guy. We call him Gary because Gary the Ghoul sounds funny.
Mhm.
And he is escaping and killing everyone. So like on the LP, on the front, this is where he like goes and kills the doctors, and then on the backside it's all covered in blood. It's great. So I really like the green as well. I thought it was like it's a very I would say daring color to work with, because it's really hard to make green look good with anything. But I think Andre did a really good job here. Like the green and blue looks awesome together, especially
Yes.
when you see the record in real life.
Do you have a record by hand to show?
Yeah, I can get it out if you want me to.
Do it the next song, I would say.
Cool. I can
All
do that.
right. I would say we go to the next song. And this was recorded live in Flensburg.
Oh, please no. Yeah, okay. I got you.
You want I cut it? But I think it's
Like, I just remember that gig very not fondly. Like we had hired this video guy to record everything, and like during the first 2 songs, I think it was, then the entire drum kit just collapsed, and there was no one there, and we played like shit, and everything was just horrible. But go for it, man.
it's trashy maybe. So let's
Trashy,
let's
that's-
play Build on but you still have it on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
You're not ashamed to do it, but it's good. If I think it's cool. If you don't
Thank
know it, you would not. So let's say here's Build on Slavery from the Trashmageddon album, and here we go. Build on Slavery. I waited for the collapsing. Nothing collapsed. It was great. What do you want?
My soul kind of collapsed, but I guess I'll have to live through it.
Frank, right, very much better than Polly told. Yeah, I agree.
Thanks, Frank. You're a true soldier.
So you have something to show?
Yeah, I got it here.
And make it be in vinyl. That's cool.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Yeah, and then on the back, he has obviously escaped. We also made this different. This is a gatefold, so you can open it up, and there's a bit of everything is mirrored. So this is like it's like a little thank you list and some of our endorsements, and then over here is all the lyrics, which is cool. Yeah,
Looks very cool.
so I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. So you can get one 7th of July. We're hosting a little release party in Copenhagen. Free entrance. There won't be any music.
No music, drinking.
Yeah, a lot of that.
All right. So we have one more. Actually, you know what? I switched now the songs because the next song would be Political Decapitation, but I play Copenhagen Burning. It fits much better now because you let Copenhagen Burning, right?
Yeah, sure.
But before we do it, build on slavery. Is there a special story to build on slavery?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's actually one of the more meaningful songs. It's about the whole, like waking up, having a job and stuff like that. And I was just fired when I wrote that song. Like I've been working hard, but I wasn't good enough, so I got fired.
From what job you had?
I was like I think it's called the sign technician. I was putting up decorations, in storefronts and wrapping cars in, foil and stuff like that. And making big prints, banners as well, stuff like that. Printing T-shirts too, stuff like that. And I got fired from that, and that got me really tired. So I wrote a song about it, and it was like one of those, everything about the song is kind of magical because I wrote it when I was really pissed off in the train, and I was just fired, and I was mad at everyone because I was fired. And then the riff was like one of these. I wake up in the middle of the night, and then I'm like, okay, I had this riff on my mind. And then I just instantly played the riff. And then the day after we all met, and then the song was put together. It was a very special song when it comes to the writing process, actually.
I like this rhythm. It reminds me on the old Michael Schenker, Into the Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very cool.
It was the first time we really experimented with the whole double pedal thing. We're really like into Annihilator, and they do it a lot. That kind of thing.
Yeah, very cool song. Like it so far. No bad song. And I listened to all songs from both albums, and I love it. It's very heavy, must say. The melodic. Fast and heavy, and always in the face, and always brutal voice. No problem with your voice. You have a technique to do a tour, for example, because you sing quite hard.
No, man, I just drink a lot, so my voice gets kind of sandpapery.
So no problem.
No,
Get-
not
get
at
it.
all. Like okay, I had once I had a bit of a crisis during a tour, but I had some Fernet Branca and then it went good.
Fernet Branca. Taste shit.
I love it. Like we
Very
drink
bitter.
a lot. Like I think if you took a look in our bar closet, you would kind of I think you would vomit or something. Like there's a lot of strong stuff in there.
Let's Copenhagen Burning. You agree?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Here we go. Great song from the Thrash Mageddon album once again. Yes, and here we go.
Thank
I'm impressed.
Thanks,
You
man.
mentioned before Pantera. In this song, I hear a little bit Slayer as well. Is Tom Araya influence for you from a singing part?
No, not really. I really like Kerry and Jeff's riffs, though. Like, I will admit, I really listen to a lot of Slayer. So
This was
yeah,
very, very,
definitely a
very, very
huge
Slayer-like.
influence as well. Sorry.
But also the voice, I must say, the voice reminds me very much. If you close your eyes and you only listen, it could be Slayer. Very, very cool. Heavy as shit. Love it. Copenhagen Burning from that Thrash Mageddon. And I see that the comments here. Yes, Frank, Thrash, starkest double feature heute. Yeah. 2 great bands from a great label, I must say. And both from Denmark today. This is rare, my friend, to have this. And you always, and also you was the neighbor, rehearsal room neighbor, right?
We used to, like, there is this, it's called Band Hotel. It's like a big collection of rehearsal spaces and studios. They were just like on the other side of the wall from us. So I actually, like, the guitar amplifier used on Thrash Mageddon has actually been owned by the guitar player from Heidra.
Here we go.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, what a coincidence. That's funny.
Yeah. This video is very good produced, storytelling and good acting. How you came up with this video?
We have this guy called Kasper Eriksen. He is like a mutual friend of the band. Like, we have all known each other, and he was also the one doing the Cancer in the Brain video, and actually all of our videos except for the animated ones. But he kind of is the one doing everything. We hired him, and he just took it upon himself, and then it was my old place of work. It was recorded in. It was like this event place. There's like an urban beach with all the containers and stuff. So we could make like a post-apocalyptic world in there, we thought. And then it's all of our friends in the videos. Like, there's a lot of the crew members actually that help us on the road in the video. And it was a lot of volunteers that we just put up. And yeah, it was just a lot of goodwill in that video, and then we just had an awesome guy behind the camera, and he also, of course, edited and color corrected and blah blah.
Very impressive, to be honest. So
He's a very talented man when it comes to this. He also has his own band. I think they're called Share the Silence. It's like a rock band. It's pretty cool. He also does their videos, and even like the small YouTube videos they do, or reels for Instagram or something. They're like insanely high quality produced, because he's just very talented.
you can say it is absolute. I saw this video many times, and it's unbelievable. I have to switch a little bit to German. Liebe Heike, ich sehe gerade, du bist auf dem Weg ins Heierchen. Ich wünsche dir eine gute Nacht, schlaf gut, träum mit einem guten Soundtrack natürlich jetzt im Ohr. Ihr alle draußen, falls ihr jetzt noch was verpasst, morgen früh könnt ihr das Ganze ab 7 Uhr, das ganze Interview nochmal auf Metalheads Radio hören. Okay? Und wir sehen uns dann alle wieder am Dienstag. Und am Montag, wenn ihr wollt, wieder mit der letzten Folge von Metalheads News and Trash mit Whitesnake und Motley Crue am Montag früh. Und ja, euch allen, die wir jetzt auschecken, jetzt wird es langsam spät, ich verstehe schon, aber bleibt noch dran, wer noch da bleibt, es gibt noch was zu gewinnen heute natürlich. Und Freunde und Michael, könnt ihr langsam warm laufen. Wir haben jetzt noch 2 Videos und dann geht es gleich weiter mit der Verlosung. Genau. I would say, let's go to the song that actually was planned to, that's the next one. This is now Political Decapitation from 2018. Is this correct?
Yeah, sounds about right. It was our first video made in our rehearsal space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the internet gives me wrong dates, you know. But it's right, 2018. Here is Political Decapitation Attack.
I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me. And I'll build them very inexpensively.
Fucking shut up! That would bring the entire world to its fucking knees. Rage as of that red psycho scream. The funding models will be rolling in the grave. And they can see how you are fucking up the place. Monsters are running away from this place time. Being chased by the bad person and his fucking friend. Where almost 7 million people are distracted from the nuts. I don't wonder what is with you world. That's not the way to bring the great fucking walls. We're in a blood and the dog hell us out.
I think Mr. Trump will hate the word wall very much soon when the wall is around him.
Yeah, you should put him like between
Looks
four
not-
walls.
I think it looks not good for him.
Nah, man, me neither. Like, it's a huge joke.
You know what? I told a story before, but I tell it again because it was classic. I had a show in the Philippines, 2016. If I'm not 8 or 9 November 2016, and in the hotel was a lot of Americans. And in the morning, I went to the breakfast room, and there was a bar actually. And there was 4 guys, 1 empty chair, and 4 guys, and everybody had a very, very sad face, very depressed. So I sit in the chair, the free chair. I say, "What's happened? What's going on?" And there was the TV on the wall. He said, oh man, we are fucked. I said, "What's happened?" He said, "Look at this. This was when Trump was elected president." I said, "Oh yeah, my condolences." And he said, "Richie, where are you from?" I said, "I'm a German." He spit out the coffee. I said, you have the fucking Angela Merkel. You're fucked too." So it was actually the whole room lighted up because of this, you know. So
Yeah. I also had something like that going on. Like my boss at the time was from New Zealand, and he had family in America, so he was watching the election on the screen when I came into work that day, and he was also very like moved by it. Also, I was just kind of starting to understand politics at the time, so yeah, I was getting into it. It was a very weird time.
Yeah. Hopefully not come back again. Hopefully. So we have one more song, my friend. I mean, this video says everything already. The picture tells the story, I would say. You agree?
What picture?
From political decapitation.
Yeah. I think it's pretty obvious what it's about.
Yes. Let's talk about this. Now it's the right cover. Because it's the last song.
This is the single artwork for Post-Necrotic Human.
Yes. The new album.
Yeah, more like this the title song of the new album.
Yes, exactly.
I hate to say this, man, but there's nothing special to it. It was some artworok I had laying around, and
but the story, the story, because this is the title track of the new album. But before we do talk about, let's take a picture. You know something? You know, I press the button, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool looking guy. And of course, I'm what band could do? Let me see. I have so many here. Let's do this guys today. And wait a moment.
Hey everyone, this is Greg from Red Swamp. You're watching Metalheads Forever. Metalheads, the greatest fucking interview show you've ever seen. Big production and, you know, just awesome guys. So thanks for the opportunity and check it out.
Red Swamp, great band. Can I do something like this? No, I don't have to do too much. Only mention Metalheads Forever and Demolizer. And can do?
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
And get rid of me and attack.
This is Polly from Demolizer. You are watching Metalheads Forever. Sorry. Can I do that again?
You know what? Let it. I like it because it's like maybe I make a delete
It's a long day, man.
like 5 minutes. Thank you so much, Polly. Once again, this was a great double feature today. 2 great bands, and yeah, love it. Necrotic Human is the last song. Anything to say before I let you go?
Stay heavy. Thank you for having me. All of that.
When people can see you live again? Somewhere around Germany, for example?
Next week in our like our release party. And yeah, otherwise we're playing in Ungdomshuset here in Copenhagen.
Okay, but in Germany, for example, no shows planned this year?
Not this year, but maybe next.
Next year, all right. Thank you so much. Was awesome. And I hope I see you again. The next album, please come back again and let's enjoy a heavy band. Demolizer. And give my regards to the rest of the gang and to your fans and come back again. Thank you so much. Here's Demolizer and Post-Necrotic Human. This is a hard word to say also. Thank you so much for making my job harder. Thank you so much, Polly. Cheers.
Thank you.
And here we
Cheers.
go.
Metalheads Radio. Von 6 Uhr morgens bis 12 Uhr mittags. Mit der besten Hard- und Heavy-Mucke in den Tag starten. Mit DJ Rocksau. Die Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show. Immer live von Dienstag bis Donnerstag. Ab 20 Uhr. Interviewt Host Richie Newton. Internationale Gäste und Underground-Bands aus der Welt des Hardrocks und Heavy Metals. Don't miss it and let the madness continue.
Metalheads Forever. I'm Blaze Bailey. You are the heaviest. You are the best. Metalheads Forever. Probably the best metal show in the world.
And here we are in the Aftershow Party und welcome back, meine lieben Mikl und Fronal. Yeah.
Servus, grüßt euch.
Das
Hi,
ist ein Anblick, den habe ich lange nicht mehr gesehen. Sehr, sehr geil.
Lang ist her, ja.
Ja, endlich. Ich habe mich richtig vermisst. Ich habe mich richtig allein gefühlt irgendwie da mit der Verlosung.
Ja, frag mal uns, wie es uns gegangen ist mit dem scheiß Internet.
Aber jetzt wieder alles gut, oder?
Ja,
Ja, erst das
Läuft.
Internet nicht funktioniert, dann habe ich arbeiten müssen und dann auch noch das mit meinem Zahn, das...
Genau, wie geht's dann? Alles wieder gut?
Ja, aber an dem Tag hätte ich nicht in die Sendung gehen können. Also ich habe so ein Gesicht gehabt auf der Seite, das hat sich erst nach der OP alles entzündet. Und dann bin ich nochmal zum Doktor und erst dann haben mir die Medikamente gegeben, hochdosiertes Antibiotikum, sonst war das nicht mehr gut geworden.
Also ich habe die am Tag danach gesehen, ohne Kauleisten, aufdunsten, also aufgeschwollen, alle. Der Mikl, der hat die Herdtonne oder was da. Ja, der Mikl hat sich schon bemüht. Ne?
Ja, schon.
Ja, der Mikl. So, meine Lieben, wir haben jetzt natürlich noch was zu gewinnen. Und diesmal fangen wir an mit Frauenpower. Und zwar Bad Sister haben was. Was hast du?
Eine CD und zwar signiert.
Okay.
Also sieht man so ein bisschen. Genau.
Sehr cool. Und der Horst trennt sich schon warm. Ohne Ton, weil sonst haben wir wieder einen Doppel, wisst ihr schon. Und,
Ja.
und Attacke. Peter
Und?
Krause, bitte zur Kasse. Peter Krause, bitte trommeln.
Wenn du ihn brauchst, ist er nicht da.
Glückwunsch!
Glückwunsch.
Jürgen. Konzert aus mir ist mich heute das Ding abgestürzt. Hans-Jürgen, wer ist jetzt Hans-Jürgen nochmal? Nummer 20.
Dann haben wir ist das aktuelle Liste, haben wir das steht ja noch gar nicht drin, oder?
Oh,
Was? Dein Handy? Achso, da ist.
die aktuelle Liste.
Gucken wir mal.
Ich mache jetzt mal Musik, da können wir schauen dann. Okay?
Genau.
Ist ein Bad Sister, couldn't do right.
Yes.
When I'm going through the night,
Natürlich der Zani war es. Jetzt habe ich Hans
Genau.
Jürgen anfangen können. Jetzt habe ich natürlich gleich austauscht.
Ja, ich auch.
Mal, ich habe gedacht, wer ist denn jetzt Hans Jürgen? Herrgott neu. Weil mir nämlich heute abgestürzt, dann habe ich dann das nur mal das Bills of Names suchen müssen. Dort, mei, hoffentlich jetzt haben wir jetzt nicht die ganzen Namen weg. Die restlichen noch von dem Monat. Aber es hat wieder genau das ist wieder gekommen, Gott sei Dank. Noch Glück gehabt. So, als nächstes gibt es was von Witchbound.
Genau.
Jawohl.
Und zwar gibt's da ein Shirt.
Wunderbar. Und? Was? Are you ready? Wer gewinnt das Shirt von Witchbound?
Ich brauche ein nice T-Shirt, ja.
Trommelwirbel.
Drrrr.
Ich glaube, das kriegt der Schorsch. Jawohl.
Glückwunsch.
Glückwunsch.
Schorsch, bist du da, Schorsch?
Freilich, gerade eingeloggt schon, ja.
Ja, wunderbar, Schorsch. Gratulation. Du
Ja,
kriegst ein
ich
Shirt
glaub,
von
das
Witchbound. Und Musik gibt es auch End of Paradise, Attacke.
Geiler
Sehr
Sound.
stark, ja? Ja, absolut cool. So, greetings to Brazil, my friend. Nice you check in. So, und damit wir halt ein bisschen noch nicht nur die melodischen Sachen spielen, gibt es noch mal was Hartes auf die Glocke von Tortorized.
Ja, so gibt es einmal einen Aufkleber. Und so ein Shirt, das ist aber jetzt das kleine. Aber gibt es natürlich auch noch größer.
Das ist ja Zirkuszeit.
Das ist S.
Das ist S. Oh, leck.
Das ist S.
Was ist denn da der XL? Was hat denn das? Das ist ja dann ein...
Ja, das ist schon groß. Also normalerweise hätte ich eigentlich Größe ML und in das wird sogar ich reinpassen.
Da bin ich mal gespannt. Wer gewinnt das Shirt von Tortorized? Achtung! Und Attacke! Langsam kommen wir zum Ende, liebe Freunde. Wir sind bei 2 Stunden 51 und wer gewinnt das Shirt von Tortorized? Tja.
Ja.
Mach keinen Scheiß, Def. Wie soll man das mit der Raketenwaffe schießen? Geht nicht. So, gibt es eine extra Runde. Lieber Def, always remembered. Der bleibt drin, die 41. Es gibt der Mortal noch hinterher. Bloß, dass wir mal dabei sind. Sie schaut nach Christiane aus. Högi hat's. Doch schon.
Hey, Glückwunsch.
Er zeigt das nicht mehr, der Högi. Den konnte dann das Große dann geben. Das passt ja perfekt. Ne?
Garantiert, ja.
Ja, Högi, Gratulatione, unser geliebter Högi. Und hier ist Tortorized und Caustic.
Yes.
ich würde mal sagen, böse.
Sehr böse.
Wenn du da einen Wartenkrampf kriegst, bei Double-Beispielen, dann hast du aber ausgeschissen. Der Wahnsinn, eine Geschwindigkeit. So, 2 haben wir noch. Und die letzten 2, dann haben wir Feierabend. Ein langer Tag, geht zu Ende. Bei mir, was haben wir denn? Uhrzeit? 5 in der Früh, leckt mich da am Arsch. So, weiter geht's mit der Prophecy 23.
Genau. Und zwar gibt es da auch so einen tollen Aufkleber.
Aufkleber.
Und das ist jetzt eins der großen Shirts, aber von denen haben wir tatsächlich ganz viele und auch nicht nur in weiß, sondern ein schwarz. Einmal die Rückseite.
Sehr, sehr cool.
Schaut aber cool aus.
Ja, absolut.
Die schaut echt cool aus. Also wenn jetzt
So.
lieber jemand ein schwarzes Shirt will, bitte schreiben.
Der Gewinner schreiben. Also ohne auf alle Fälle Dankeschön an die ganzen Bands, die uns wieder Fanpakete geschickt haben. Danke euch. Super cool. Und tja, Horst, wie schaut's aus? Der Horst, der langweilt sich gerade da. Jetzt haben wir auch mal meine Maus. Da macht er ein bisschen Schwierigkeiten. So, Horst, auf geht's. Vorletzter Gewinn. Der Prophecy 23 Shirt. Geht an. Das ist ganz schön Licht geworden, ne? Die Listen.
Ja.
Die schaut auch ein Hermann aus. Jawohl.
Glückwunsch.
Hermann, Glückwunsch. Und einen Song habe ich ausgewählt. Party Like 84. Hier sind The Prophecy 23.
We do it like it's 84. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. We all have day jobs, but we feel like partying like it's 1984. Hard knock, party night, going to the show. Driving by you to the legendary repo. Can't get the beer, but I still want more. Heavy metal party like it's 1984. I feel like I'm a riot. Listen to the blood, party in the blood. We try to get the feeling blood. Work hard, play hard. Play hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. We do it like it's 84. Work hard, play hard. Play hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. We all have day jobs, but we feel like you're the riot back in 1984. Every morning sucks, working at a fast food. Don't care about the money, cause this is rock and roll. Can't pay my rent, cause I bought a new guitar. It's the same melody and you song, I am the law. White master shirt, blue bandana. Cruising with my pickup truck and listen to Pantera. Smoke some weed and feel like Prince Ammo. Love can be so easy when you see it in slow-mo. Work hard, play hard. Play hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. We do it like it's 84. Work hard, play hard. Play hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. We all have day jobs, but we feel like close level back in 1984.
Demolizer
Geile
Attacke, ne?
Band.
Also der Typ da, der fällt mir immer wieder auf, der mit seinem der Bläschel-Sepp. Der muss ich immer, jetzt waren die Dinger, Mikkel.
Mir erinnert die Band irgendwie, also die, muss ich sagen, irgendwie an die Band von unserem Lieblingshobbit.
Fast and Bones, irgendwie so.
Furry ist der Hobbit.
Also,
Das ist aber ein ähnlicher Sound irgendwie.
Ja, irgendwie so die Schiene, das ist irgendwie cool.
wir erinnern sich ja an die früheren, an die Beastie Boys.
Ja, oder so genau. Ja.
Ja, so Party, Mucke, geil. Ja, die machen richtig Party, ne? Ich glaube, da gehst du raus mit einem Grinsen. Die
Auf
machen
jeden Fall,
richtig
ja.
Attacke. Ja. So, meine Lieben, da haben wir noch einen. Heart of Chrome. Das wird auch unser Rausschmeißer.
Und zwar gibt es da einmal einen Aufkleber auch. Und auch ein Chat.
Jawohl.
Das Grün hat man stehen, oder? Das ist schon gut aus.
Das ist aber Ladies Shirt.
Achso, ja, dann, ja.
Aber wir haben noch andere.
Dann fühle ich mich halt einmal als Frau.
Du sagst immer, wir Weiber müssen uns zusammenhalten.
Ja,
Was hast du das?
Eben.
Jetzt, und wir gewinnen jetzt der letzte Gewinn im Juni. Wir haben wieder einen Monat gerockt, Freunde. Der schaut noch ein Stefan.
Glückwunsch.
Glückwunsch.
Jawohl. Stefan. Das ist Stefan Klein, wenn man das durchtauscht, ne? 70, genau.
Ich glaube ja.
Ja. So, meine Lieben, das war ein geiler Monat. Und der nächste Monat wird ein bisschen kürzer, weil die letzte Show ist am 20.07. mit der Utah. Da freut sich der Michel wieder.
Jawohl.
Der nämlich das nagelneue Album vor.
Ja.
20.07. Nächste Woche haben wir gleich eine geile Band wieder, die wiederkehrende Täter, und zwar Surgeon Steel. Aus Österreich sind wieder da mit einem neuen Album. Freuen wir uns drauf. Nächste Woche dann haben wir das Festival-Special am Mittwoch, und am Donnerstag haben wir gleich ein Double-Feature. Joel Hextra, der Gitarrist von Whitesnake, und David Rees und sein Bangalore Choir.
Jawohl.
Neues Album. Das wird ein super cooler Abend, nächsten Donnerstag. Dann wünsche ich euch alle schon mal ein schönes Wochenende. Ich habe wieder zu tun, weil ich ja die letzte Sendung für Metal News und Trash, Whitesnake und Motley Crue vorbereiten muss. Da will mir schon ein bisschen, da will mir einhängen, weil es dann zwei Bands, wo wirklich am Herzen liegen. Das wird mit Sicherheit sehr, sehr cool.
Ja.
Ihr da draußen, danke für eine geile Woche, danke für einen geilen Monat und bleibt uns treu. Und alle, die jetzt im Juli verlängern müssen, hoffentlich verlängert sie. Ich sage mir danke an den Fury, der hat verlängert. Heute hat mich echt gefreut. Super cool. Ich wünsche euch alle eine gute Nacht und bleibt uns treu. Und wer Lust hat, morgen früh um 6 Uhr schon, vielleicht sogar ein bisschen früher, heute schon habe ich schon, glaube ich, um 5:30 schon die Sendung gespielt. Schaut rein. Immer ein cooler Soundtrack. 6 Stunden lang, und am Wochenende von 6 Uhr früh bis 18 Uhr abends Metalheads Radio. Geiler Soundtrack.
Heute früh habe ich verschlafen.
Da schon her.
Ich habe nicht einmal an Philipp im Kindergarten, weil ich verschlafen habe.
Was hast du gemacht?
Bitte?
Was hast du gemacht, dass du verschlafen hast?
Ja, einfach, keine Ahnung.
Bin in der Arbeit gestanden, um 9:30 kriege ich eine Nachricht, scheiße, ich habe verschlafen. Ich so, jetzt brauchst du den Kleinen auch nicht mehr in den Kindergarten bringen. Habe im Kindergarten angegriffen.
Ich schwöre, ich habe noch nie in meinem Leben verschlafen. Ich schwöre. Und heute das erste Mal. Ja.
Ja, wenn der Körper einen Schlaf braucht, dann braucht er ihn.
Ja.
Du hast ja eine ganze Arbeit gehabt. Ihr habt ja wirklich einen Haufen Arbeit gehabt mit dem Ding. Das nicht,
Ja.
Wahrscheinlich zerrt es noch da. Der Körper ist einfach, du bist einfach ausgebaut. Und du saugst den Wolf auch noch, darf man nicht vergessen. Saug Leben nicht. So, meine Lieben, danke euch. War super cool. Schön, dass ihr wieder dabei seid. Michael und Fronal. Einfach wunderbar. Macht gleich viel mehr Spaß.
Ja, wir haben uns auch gefreut auf die Sendung, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Weißt du, das ist uns schon gescheit abgegangen, ne, irgendwie.
Ja. Elaine Christensen. Congratulations, Stefan. Elaine, where are you from? Die kennen wir noch nicht, gell? Das ist uns neu.
Nein, noch nie gesehen. Oder gehört. Oder gelesen.
Ja. Und am Wochenende gibt es natürlich auch wieder die Kolumne vom Frank. Geschrieben hat er schon. Sehr gut wieder. Also gibt wieder was zum Lesen. Und ja, so meine Lieben, ich würde sagen, machen wir da Musik noch, unser Rauschmeißer, nämlich Heart of Chrome. Und in diesem Sinne, euch da draußen, gute Nacht, bleibt gesund, werdet gesund, bleibt uns erhalten und schaut wieder rein. Live am Dienstag, 4.7., die erste Show im Juli mit Such and Steel. Tschüss, Servus und Attacke.
Gute Nacht. Ciao.
Everybody said it's no good. Everybody said don't. 'Cause they see me in the morning, sometimes drunk and sometimes stoned. Everybody said I'm no good if I'm sleeping all day. But if the sun goes down, I'll raise my eyes and I'll rock the night away. Maybe they call me sick and twisted. Maybe they call me insane. 'Cause I got the good and now they miss it. Everybody call me big shame. Man, I know they envy us, but they can't stick on my own. Rockin' to the bone. Yeah, rockin' to the bone. To the bone. Rockin' to the bone. Listen to your music on the backseat, or maybe on the bike. It doesn't matter, it feels much better if it's you than what you like. Hear the music on the radio, why don't you stop to dance? If the song was over, life goes by, you don't get a second chance. Maybe they call you sick and twisted. Maybe they call you insane. 'Cause they got the gun and now they miss it. Everybody calls you big shame. Man, I know the end is, but I can't you go your own. Rockin' to the bone. Yeah, rockin' to the bone. To the bone. Rockin' to the bone. Man, I know the end is, but I can't you go your own. Rockin' to the bone. Yeah, rockin' to the bone. To the bone. Yeah, rockin' to the bone.
Metalheads Radio. Von 6 Uhr morgens bis 12 Uhr mittags. Mit der besten Hard- und Heavy-Mucke in den Tag starten. Mit DJ Rocksau. Die Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show. Immer live von Dienstag bis Donnerstag. Ab 20 Uhr. Interviewt Host Richie Newton. Internationale Gäste und Underground-Bands aus der Welt des Hardrocks und Heavy Metals. Don't miss it and let the madness continue.
Neu, die Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show Spotify Preview-List. Hier könnt ihr schon mal reinhören, welche geilen Bands euch erwarten in diesem Monat. Die Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show Preview-List on Spotify.